Hi, my name is Dr. Todd Austin from Austin Family Chiropractic in Verdon, Illinois, and welcome to the 5th episode of Cold Laser TV. Today I would like to talk to you about cold laser therapy for sports injuries. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing a Springfield Foxes polo shirt. That is the semi-pro football team that I am the official team chiropractor for. I'm also the official team cold laser therapist of the Foxes as well, starting in the year 2011. I'm also an associate member of the Pro Football Chiropractic Society. So I would like to talk to you today about cold laser therapy, like I said, for treating sports injuries. Now, if we think about it, obviously chiropractic is good for a lot of sports injuries. And in fact, as a team chiropractor, I do a lot of adjusting on the sidelines before, during, and after the games for the Foxes. And I adjust a lot of shoulders, I adjust a lot of wrists, elbows, knees, ankles. I adjust a lot of low backs, pelvis, necks, mid-backs, ribs, all kinds of things. But sometimes a player will come to me with an issue that's not a simple chiropractic problem like the things that I just mentioned sometimes are. So for example, just last week I had a patient that came in my office for a hamstring issue. Now if you think about it, a hamstring is not something that a chiropractor typically is really going to be able to do much about because it's in the belly of a muscle, and as a chiropractor we tend to work with bones, we tend to work with joints, we tend to work with nerves. We don't really tend to work in the belly or the middle of a muscle. So with cold laser therapy, well, that's perfect for like a hammy pull, a hammy sprain strain, a hammy pull. So essentially what I did with this patient, it happened the other day, he came into my office and we just essentially used the 3 best lasers for that condition. One was a visible red laser, best for muscles, tendons, ligaments. One actually penetrates a little deeper at 3 centimeter range, is infrared. Another one penetrates 5 centimeters, it's also infrared and super pulsed. So we used the 3 best lasers for the condition, treated the patient 15 minutes, and he only required 1 treatment for that issue. So, but on the sidelines though, I've found it beneficial to work alongside my massage therapist. Sometimes a patient will need stretching, sometimes a patient or player will need chiropractic, sometimes the player will need massage, sometimes the player will need laser therapy, sometimes they'll need something like a pain relief gel. We use BioFreeze, we also use ice packs on the sidelines, and sometimes the player will require a combination of those things. An interesting situation we had last season, during the 2011 season, we had a running back ripped off about a 40-yard run, and then he got tackled funny. As he got tackled, he landed, and he limped over the sidelines. We started out by stretching his hamstring, and after we stretched it, he said, you know, that feels a little better, but man, it doesn't feel all the way right. I don't think I can go back in. So then the massage therapist massaged his hamstring right where it hurt for about 5 minutes, and he got up, he said, man, it feels a little better, but man, it just doesn't feel like I can go back in. It's not good enough. And then we lasered it. And after lasering it for 5 minutes, he got up and says, man, it feels a little bit better, but not all the way good enough to go back in. So what we did is we held a full stretch. So I had the massage therapist hold him in a full stretch with his hamstring all the way up, you know, as far as he could stand it. And what I did is I got right in the area where we had the pain, and I lasered right on that area for the full 5 minutes as she was holding him in basically as much of a complete hamstring stretch as he could stand. After the combination of the stretching and the laser at the same time, he was able to get back up off the table and go in and resume game action. So just an instance where we had to combine laser therapy with stretching in order to get that player back in the games. Cold laser therapy is a wonderful therapy to use to help get our players back in the game sooner and to keep them in the game and to help avoid injuries and to help deal with injuries in a fast manner so that these players can recover quicker from said injuries. So that is how cold laser therapy is a great adjunct to chiropractic care when it comes with working with our players on the sidelines, as well as working with the athletes that come into our office, our clinic at Austin Family Chiropractic. So thank you. I'm glad you joined me for episode 5 of Cold Laser Therapy. I look forward to having you in my audience for future episodes of Cold Laser TV. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions you'd like to email me, I'm always open to more topics to discuss here on Cold Laser TV. My email is below, draustin@royale.net. So please feel free to email me with any questions that you would like me to address on future episodes of Cold Laser TV. Thank you for joining me, and have a terrific day.